Happy day, happy day. I hope you are well. So glad that you're here on the Sheila C Show. Listen, we are here today to share with you, but let me just say, welcome to the Sheila C Show. The Sheila C Show is the ultimate go-to podcast for ambitious individuals who want to live a more fulfilling and successful life, to get valuable insights, expert tips, and inspiring stories to help you improve your lifestyle, grow your business, and enhance your emotional well-being. Now, in every episode, you're going to gain practical tips and insightful wisdom in the company of a supportive community of like-minded individuals whom I call Sheila's Thrive Tribe. So, to join the Thrive Tribe, you just simply subscribe to the Sheila C. Show, and we got you. We are here for you. Now, if you are new to the show, welcome. I am your host, Sheila C. Hill, and I like to just say hello, hola, bonjour, como esta, ni hao, howdy, and what's going on, my people. So glad that you're here today. Please call Mama them and Uncle them and all of them. Tell them to check the Sheila C. Hill Show out and subscribe while you're at it, okay? All right, so listen, today I want to share with you how something that's really dear to my heart, right? And today we're going to talk about, baby, it is not too late to be great, and you're not too old to reach your goals. You hear me? I am so passionate about this because when we get to a certain age, we think life is over. We're just existing. No, baby, you in your prime. You hear me? So I'm here today to share with you how you need to tap into what you already know. And let's go. Okay. No doubt. So thank you all for being here. And I just want to share that life is a grand tapestry, woven with threads of dreams, aspirations, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. However, as the years pass, it is not uncommon for some of you and some of us to feel that our prime has passed, that the time for new dreams and aspirations has expired. But I'm here to tell you that is false. That is false. Your time is not over. It's a mere illusion that we must dispel from our minds. Get it out of your head. Get it out of your notion. Get it out, okay? Because age is not a limit. It's merely just a number. It doesn't limit us to where we should be in life. It doesn't limit us. That's just society, right? It does not limit us to where we should be and where we could go. So the clock on the wall, it doesn't dictate the rhythm of our ambitions or the beat of our hearts. Instead, we need to embrace the wisdom that we already have and the wisdom that we gain as we grow older, right? And the wisdom that serves as a beacon guiding us towards our true purpose. That's what it's about. We need to find our purpose and walk in it with our heads up on top of that. Okay. Now, the experiences that we've accumulated over these years, the highs, the lows, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of that, the victorious, the defeats, they are just a testament to an ending, but rather it's a prologue. So it's not a testament to where we're ending and where we are. It's just simply a prologue to shape the narrative, to introduce plot twists. Because, a good book has a plot twist, right? So does life. So, and also to determine the ending. You have that power. Your story is not confined by the pages of a calendar. It is a living, breathing entity that evolves with every choice you make. So just because the calendar years are just passing by, it doesn't matter because you're still in control of your life. Okay? With every choice you make, you're the author. Take that pen and take control, right? So, one of the greatest gifts that we possess as individuals is the ability to inspire and uplift others. Now, each of you, regardless of your age, has a reservoir of experiences waiting to be shared. Why do you keep it to yourself? And a lot of times people say, well, I'm not that interesting. I don't know why people would want to learn from me. I have a friend who just wrote a book recently about her life. It's called, a little plug here, Do What You Know How to Do.com. You can go get the book, Do What You Know How to Do. And she tells her story of loss, love, and life lessons. But she was just like, I don't know why people will want to hear my story. And I'm like, you have a lot to say. It shows your resilience. It shows what you've learned. It showed how you kept pushing through regardless of the things that was coming through your life. And listen, she wrote that book, and believe me, people are buying this book. They're inviting her to platforms to speak. They want to hear her voice. So take that as an example that your life, even though you might not think it's that interesting, you have something to teach someone. You have something to inspire and uplift others. So it doesn't matter your age, regardless of age. You have that experience. Your triumphs can serve as a guidepost, illuminating the path for those who are just beginning their journey. So, and I tell people this all the time. You need to be that person that you needed when you were going through. So just go back to when you was at your lowest, or go back to when you was experiencing some things in life. What did you need to help? What did you need to hear? Who did you need in your corner? What type of resources did you need? So go back into that. Since you've gotten past it, that makes you the expert. Okay. You are the expert. So since you got past that, you can go back and help those people who are just beginning that journey. So instead of them just trying to figure it out and fight their way through like you did and I did, they have you as that voice to say, hey, instead of going down this path, take a right at the corner and then take a quick left. And that's going to get you to your destination. And that's going to avoid a lot of heartaches, a lot of pains, a lot of mistakes. So you are the expert to help them. Just remember that your mistakes are far from being setbacks. They are invaluable lessons that can steer others away from similar pitfalls, right? So if your child or your loved one, you was traveling and there was like this big pothole and it wrecked your tire and your hubcap came off and it messed up your car as you're going down, if you know your loved one is coming behind you, you're going to call them and say, hey, listen, avoid that pothole because it's going to damage your car. So that's the same thing. You're going to use those mistakes that you went through, contact the person behind you to say, avoid this particular mistake that I did. I want you to be great and I want you to get to your goal quicker because you're learning from me. Okay. So that's how it all works. That's how the life works, right? We're going through. We just don't go through for just to go through and say, hey, we just took a test. Okay, we took the test, we passed it or we failed it. But you took it, you learned something from it. Now help those. It's like when you make it to a certain point, send the elevator right on back down and help that person who's at ground one that needs to come up in their journey. Okay. So do not underestimate the impact you can have on the world around you. You have so much to offer. The good, the bad, and the ugly. You have so much to offer. I don't care where you are in your life. I don't care if you're a housewife. I don't care if you're an executive. I don't care if you work as a trash man. I don't care whatever you do in life. I don't care. You have been through life. Use it to your advantage and help someone else, because the knowledge you have acquired, the skills that you have just narrowed down and honed into, and the resilience you have demonstrated are not just assets. They are beacons of hope and light for those who may be struggling to find their way. Your ability to inspire is not bound by the hands of time. It is eternal. That's mind-blowing, right? It is eternal. Your ability to inspire is eternal. So, as we stand at the intersection of our past and our future, let us commit ourselves to living on purpose. Let us continue to set major goals, to chase after your dreams and your determination. With your determination, you can do so much. You can chase those dreams. Just think back when you was a child. And even if you had a rough childhood, think about how your imagination sort of got you into another place when you could think of just something so simple in life. We stop dreaming. When we get to a certain age, we stop having imagination because we live in a real world, right? Why should I have an imagination? Because it's not going to happen, because it takes this amount of resources. It takes this knowledge. It takes this. And then we self-sabotage because we go on what we know. A child doesn't do that. You have to have childlike faith. You have to have childlike imagination. Think outside the box. You can think outside the box. Get that excitement about like what I wanted to do. Now I'm going to say this. A lot of times I'm going to talk to my ladies. Okay. Hey, queens. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. All right. I'm going to talk to my queens. So, and I'm speaking from experience. Now, a lot of times we may put things on hold. We have a family. We have children. We raise our family. And a lot of times our dreams and our aspirations, we put them on hold because we want to take that time and put it into our children to raise them, to do what we have to do. Right? So as they get older, they even, get on their own or whatever they do, and they leave the house or they get old enough to take care of themselves, we still stuck in that just giving mode. And we don't reach back and save ourselves, right? A lot of times we say, who's going to come and save me? Psh, baby, ain't nobody coming to save you. Save yourself. Save yourself. Get those dreams. Pick those dreams back up and save yourself. Listen, I did the same thing. I put myself on hold. I had my children, I raised my children, homeschooled, and did all this and just gave so much. And, being a good wife, I was a good wife, y'all. And doing all of this. But then it was time, like, who am I? Like, who am I? I wanted to know, who am I? And I didn't know. So I had to do the work. I had to put the work in to find out, okay, what do I want to do with my life? I started school prior to having children. And then when I got married, I put that on hold. I wanted to finish and get my bachelor's degree. First, I wanted to get my associate's degree. I did get that when I just had one child. That was good because it was just one child. But I have 3 children, and it was hard later on. I was like, I can't do this. So I put myself on the back burner. Then later on, I said, okay, as my children got older, I'm going to sacrifice for me now. I'm going to take this time for me. I need to invest in me. A lot of times we lose ourselves. We lose our dreams. So I did go back to school, and baby, it was hard. Staying up late nights, writing these papers, doing what I have to do as a wife, as a mother, all of this. But it was worth it because I am worth it. I am worth it. I wanted to reach my goal. So I did go back to school, and listen, I don't know. I think I was, let me do the math. Let's see. I was how old when I graduated from, I don't know. I didn't do that math good, but it was in 19, no, it won't. That was the problem. Okay, it was in 2016 I graduated, and then I was 46. Oh my gosh, I was 46. I was 46 when I got my when I reached my goal for my bachelor's degree. Wow. So some people would think, "Oh, that's old." Baby, I was fabulous. Okay. I was rocking it. But a lot of times people think, "Oh, that's just too old to reach a goal. That's too old to even start." Are you kidding me? I'm going to share some people that started when they was 50 plus, okay? But I just want you to understand that I know where you are. I've been there. I know. But you have to do that work and then grab that imagination that you used to have when you was younger and just say, you know what, I can do this. I do have a lot of knowledge. I did retire doing so and so, and I have enough knowledge to share with someone else. I can teach kids. I can mentor people. I can volunteer. I can do so much. You're sleeping on yourself. Stop sleeping on yourself. Listen, if you're listening to this, ask yourself, am I sleeping on myself? What is my goals? Do the work, write it down. When you write things down, it sticks a little bit better. Set your goals, okay? Because it is time to build upon your experiences, whether they were good or bad, okay? Because you got something out of it. So now, as we stand in this intersection of our past and our future, we have to commit to ourselves to living on purpose. And the only way you can live on purpose is you have to do the work inside of you. You have to do the work to say, I am all of that. There's an expression, and it's probably old expression. I'm all of that in a bag of chips. Like when you go to the convenience store, you buy, okay, maybe you didn't get that. But I'm all of that, a bag of chips, a big gulp, and all of that, baby. I am fabulous. I am wonderful. So whether you are in the spring of your youth, or the autumn of experience, come on, baby. The journey ahead is filled with infinite possibilities. You listen, you can do this. I don't care what you do. You can do one thing one week. You can do something else the next week, something else the next week, because you have that imagination. You have unlimited possibilities. Don't put yourself in the box. So I am so happy and so thrilled just to share this with you because somebody needs to hear this. I am so elated that I can share my experiences to help you get to where you need to go to help the other person. So no matter how old we are, our lives are still filled with opportunities to be great and make a difference. Now, I may not be no expert, but I'm just someone who's gone through life's journey, and I've learned just a little bit. And I just wanted to share that age is just a number. It doesn't mean we're done with dreaming or achieving. In fact, our experiences, both bad and good, are just like treasures. We are a treasure. We are a gem, and we can inspire others. Pick that pen up, write the book. Okay, so you have arthritis in your hands. Get a phone and speak into it. Get a tape recorder. It doesn't matter. Get something recorded and make it work. Don't make excuses. Don't make excuses of, I can't do this because I have a disability, or I can't do this because I'm not the way I used to be at my younger age. It doesn't matter. Can you think? I don't care if you have one eye and three fingers. There is a way that you can get your word out. There is a way that you can share your knowledge, right? Stop making excuses. Stop self-sabotaging yourself. Okay? So just remember, You are the author. And every day is a new page waiting to be written. The best part, you get to decide how the story goes. Your life is like a roadmap. Listen, you done traveled some unique roads, and others may find it helpful to help them. Did you learn something important from a tough time? So, if so, that lesson can be a guide for someone going through a similar situation. Okay, now here, for an example, maybe you've mastered a skill after years of practice. Listen, a lot of times people say, well, they learned a skill, and when they're trying to teach it to someone, it looks simple, but it took years of practice to master it. So that's where you come in as an expert. You can teach that skill to someone younger who's just starting out, because your knowledge is a gift that keeps on giving. So just remember, you have the power to inspire others, no matter your age. Don't you think that anymore. Don't you think, oh, I'm 65, I'm retired, I'm this, and I don't have that. Listen, get up. Let's go. Let's go. You have those experiences. Your stories, your successes, even your mistakes can be valuable lessons for someone else. So let's make an impact. No matter how many candles are on your birthday cake, our lives are far from over. You hear me? Pick yourself up, wash your face, brush your teeth, or put your teeth in. It don't even matter. Wherever you are in life, your life is not over. It is time to live and stop merely existing. Okay? It's not over. Instead, there's so many exciting possibilities out here that you can do. So let's keep dreaming big. Set those goals and share your wisdom. After all, the best chapters of our stories are yet to come. Now we're talking about the age. So let's think about the founder of McDonald's, Ray Kroc. He was like 50 years old when he started. Okay. The author for The Little House on the Prairie, she was 60. There's a Japanese real estate person. I can't even say his name. Is Mori is the last name. I'm gonna mess it up. He's a billionaire, but he became a billionaire at the age of 50 through strategically planning real estate investments. Samuel L. Jackson, the actor, he became like famous in his roles in Pulp Fiction. He was age 50. Vera Wang, designer, she started at age 50. What's his name? KFC, Colonel Sanders. He was 60. He was in his 60s. What are we talking about here? Are you still living? Are you still breathing? Are you in your right mind? Like, come on. Let's use these experiences. Okay, so that's just some examples of some people that you may know or may not know that have reached the pinnacle of their lives at a later age. So listen, it doesn't matter. You are here for a reason, right? So you can use your experience to help others. I'm so excited that, listen, you have decided this is the day. This is the last day that I'm going to sit down in my pity party and focus on my losses and focus on the things that I can no longer do when I was a younger person. And this is it. This is the last day. I'm going to start where I am, and I'm going to focus on my dreams. If I want to write a coloring book, if I want to create a coloring book, I'll do that coloring book. If I want to write, if I want to start painting, there's another person that started painting when they was like 60. If I want to start a cooking show, if I want to be on YouTube, there's nothing too hard. Some of you might need to get some assistance to do the technical piece of it, but there's nothing too hard that you cannot do. Use your experiences. Inspire people. You have the gems. You have the power. You have the experience. You have the knowledge. You have everything that you need is within you. You have everything you need is within you. Stop sitting on it. Stop holding it back from other people. Okay? So I want you to reach out to me and let me know what you have accomplished since you've heard this message. I want to know, where are you going? What is your goals? So reach out to me on the SheilaCHillShow.com. I want to hear. I'm a really great accountability person. Okay? You can ask anybody around me. I'll be like, what are you doing? No, pick it up. No. And when you get in that mindset where you feel like, oh, this is just, so overwhelming, I just can't do that, just remember my voice. Be like, get yourself up and pick it up. Back in the day, we used to talk. And when your parents is really mad at you, they didn't open their whole mouth. They just put their teeth together. You better get yourself together. Just imagine me saying that to you when you have those thoughts in your mind. I just can't do it. And when you start doubting yourself, you better get yourself together. You better get yourself together and let's do this, because you have so much to share. And so many people are waiting for you to share it. You are that missing piece for someone. Okay? It's just like a puzzle that's missing that one piece. They need to hear your voice. They need to hear your experiences. They need you. Okay. So let's get it done. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Let me get my little clapper. Where's my clapper? I feel like I need my, let's go. Okay. So just know you are loved and highly appreciated. Baby, don't you dim your light for not nobody. You better not dim your light for no one. Just know that you are loved and highly appreciated. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Until next time on the Sheila C. Hill Show.